Welcome to another Wise Maths and Science video. We've been asked to factorise x squared minus 121. This is the difference of two squares, so let's write that down. That's the difference of two squares. That's the acronym for dots. So with regards to this, why is it that the case? It's the difference because of minus. There's two terms over there. So with regards to this, and they're both square terms, so essentially what we need to do, the square root, open two brackets, the square root of x squared is x, so put x and x over here, and the square root of 121 is going to be 11, so place 11 over here and 11 over here. On one occasion it's a positive, on the other occasion it's a negative. If you expand it out, the two middle terms will cancel each other out and you'll end up with x squared minus 121. Now moving on over here, it's asking us to expand and simplify this expression, so let's tidy that up. So it will be this term multiply this term, this term multiply this term, this term multiply this term, and this term multiply this. And so what will we get? We'll end up getting 4x multiplied by 3x, which will give us 12x squared. 4x times minus 7, which is minus 28x, plus 5 times 3x, which is going to give us 15x, and then positive 5 multiplied by minus 7, which will give us minus 35. Now that's the expansion, and now we just need to simplify. So we'll end up with 12x squared minus 28x plus 15x will give us minus 13x, and you have minus 35. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. It's asking us to factorize this. Now what we should notice, our a term, which is 1, our c term, which is going to be over here, which is going to give us 1 multiplied by 40. It needs to multiply to give this. We need to multiply to get this term, which is going to give us 40. But we need to either add or subtract, combine it essentially, to give us the b term, which happens to be this, which is minus 13. So let's list the factors of 40. It will be 1 and 40, 2 and 20, 3 doesn't go in, 4 multiplied by 10, and 5 and 8. And we need it to combine, either add or subtract to give us minus 13. So it's going to clearly be the last combination. So we should end up getting something like this, which would be x minus 5, because we need a minus 5 and a minus 8, x minus 8, so that if we expanded it, you'd get x squared minus 8x minus 5x, which will give us minus 13x, and then minus 8 times minus 5, which will give us plus 14. Right, so this C part 2 is linked to the part 1. It's asking us to solve this. So what we could do, we could rewrite this down over here as x minus 5, x minus 8 in brackets, equate that to 0. I need to know what can I place into the first bracket to make all of this bracket 0, and that is going to be x must be equal to 5. And then what can I place into the second bracket so that all of the bracket becomes 0, and that would be x is equal to 8. Now hopefully you've benefited from this video. Please do like, share and subscribe, as it gives me encouragement to make more videos. Thank you and goodbye.